God always makes a way. Even when the walls are closing in and the darkness seems like it ain't ever gonna lift, he's working on your behalf. Even when the night is long and the storm is fierce, remember this: there's no night that ain't got an ending. No storm that ain't got a calm. Remember what went down with the Israelites in the book of Exodus? They were trapped between Pharaoh's army and the Red Sea. Seemed like a dead end, right? But God, in his infinite wisdom and power, made a way where there was no way. The sea split right open and they walked through on dry ground. Exodus 14 verse 21, it's right there in black and white. Now, I ain't telling you this so you can hope for seas to part in your life. No, I'm telling you this because just like the Israelites, you got a Red Sea in your life. A problem that seems too big. A situation that looks hopeless. But I need you to understand, God specializes in the impossible. It's in the valley of despair, when you're knee-deep in the struggle, that God's power shines brightest. Just like in 2 Corinthians 12 verse 9, his strength is made perfect in our weakness. That means when you're down to nothing, God is up to something. He's cooking up a breakthrough, working on a miracle, carving out a pathway just for you. Your job ain't to figure out how it's going to happen. That's on him. Your job is to keep the faith, to keep stepping forward even when you can't see the road ahead, to keep believing even when the odds are stacked against you. God didn't bring you this far to leave you stranded. He's got a plan, and it's better than anything you could ever dream up. You see, God's ways ain't our ways. Isaiah 55 verse 8 says his thoughts ain't our thoughts. We see a dead end, God sees a new beginning. We see a problem, God sees an opportunity. We see a giant, God sees a victory. So don't let the size of your problem intimidate you. Don't let the weight of your situation crush you. The same God that split the Red Sea, the same God that brought down the walls of Jericho, the same God that turned water into wine is working on your behalf. You might not see it now. You might not understand it, but one day you will. One day you'll look back at this moment and say, look what the Lord has done. He made a way when there seemed to be no way. But until that day comes, keep pressing on, keep trusting, keep believing, and keep hoping, because God is working it out. He's turning your situation around. He's making a way, even when things look hopeless. Remember, the night is darkest just before the dawn. So hold on, your dawn is coming. The sun is about to rise, and when it does, you'll see that God was there all along, making a way, turning your test into a testimony, because that's who he is and that's what he does. He's a waymaker, a miracle worker, a promise keeper. So stand tall, stay strong, and never lose hope, because with God, nothing is impossible. So if you're sitting there feeling like you're at the end of your rope, remember Peter. Remember how he stepped out of the boat onto the sea, yet he was doing just fine until he took his eyes off Jesus and looked at the storm. He started to sink, but what did Jesus do? He didn't let him drown. He reached out his hand and pulled him up. That's in Matthew 14 verses 29 to 31. You see, it doesn't matter how big the storm is, how deep the water is, or how far you've sunk. When you keep your eyes on Jesus, he'll reach out to you, he'll lift you up, and he'll guide you through. He'll turn your sinking sand into solid ground. You might be in the fiery furnace right now, just like Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego were in Daniel 3 verses 19 to 27. You might be feeling the heat, wondering how you're going to survive. But just like those three faithful men, you ain't in that fire alone. There's a fourth man in the fire, and he's got you protected. When you walk out, you won't even smell like smoke. He's done it before, and he'll do it again. He's the same yesterday, today, and forever, according to Hebrews 13 verse 8. So whatever Red Sea you're facing, whatever storm is raging, whatever fiery furnace you're in, remember this: God always makes a way. So don't let your current situation dictate your future. Don't let your circumstances define you. Your identity is not in what you're going through. Your identity is in him who is going through it with you. God is not only preparing a way for you, he's preparing you for the way. So take courage, because the same God who breathed life into you is breathing in your situation right now. He's working in the background, paving a way, turning things around. So let your heart be still and trust him. Trust that he's working everything out for your good, just like it says in Romans 8 verse 28. Even when you can't see it, even when you can't feel it, he's working. He's making a way where there seems to be no way. So rise up. Rise up in faith, rise up in courage. Take hold of the promise that God is with you, that he's for you, and that he's making a way. You're stronger than you think, more loved than you know, and with God on your side, you're destined to rise. In the end, when you're standing on the other side of this situation, you'll see it. You'll see the way God made for you, and you'll realize it wasn't just about getting you out of your situation. It was about getting more of God into you, because that's the ultimate victory. That's the ultimate way out. So hold on, keep the faith. Your breakthrough is coming. God is making a way. Even when things look hopeless, especially when things look hopeless, God is there working it out. Trust him, lean on him, and you'll see he always makes a way. God is not just a God of the mountaintops, he's also a God of the valleys. When you're in the shadow, when you're feeling low, that's when he's closest to you. Psalm 23 verse 4 says, even though you walk through the valley of the shadow of death, you should fear no evil, for he is with you. So don't let your fear drown out your faith. When everything is going wrong, when you're feeling lost and alone, that's when your faith has to be strongest. That's when you have to remember all the times God has brought you through before, because he didn't bring you this far to leave you. No, he's got a plan for you. So whatever you're going through, know this: your struggle is not a stop sign. It's a stepping stone. It's not meant to break you. It's meant to build you. Because sometimes God takes you on a journey, not to give you what you want, but to give you what you need. Now remember Joseph. He was betrayed by his brothers, sold into slavery, wrongfully accused, and thrown into prison. But that was not the end of his story. In Genesis 41, verses 41 to 43, it shows how he went from the prison to the palace, because God had a plan and he made a way. So whatever prison you find yourself in, whether it's a prison of fear, of doubt, of hurt, of failure, know that God is preparing your palace. He's using your current situation to shape you and prepare you for your future. And just like a piece of coal needs pressure to become a diamond, sometimes we need trials to become the person God wants us to be. It may be hard, it may be painful, but on the other side of that pain is purpose. On the other side of that struggle is strength. So don't give up, don't give in. Stand firm, knowing that with God, you are more than a conqueror. That's in Romans 8, verse 37. You are not defined by your circumstances, but by your Creator. And he's not done with you yet. He's working on you, shaping you, molding you into a vessel of honor. He's turning your mess into a message, your test into a testimony, because when God is in it, there's no limit. So let your faith rise. Let your hope soar. Let your heart trust, because God is making a way. He's turning things around. He's setting you up for a comeback. So keep your head up, keep your faith strong, and keep moving forward. God is on your side, and he's making a way. That's the power of being still and knowing. It gives you the strength to endure, the courage to hope, the faith to believe. It reminds you that even in your darkest hour, even in your deepest pain, you're not alone. He's there with you, holding you, comforting you, loving you. You see, the being still and knowing ain't just a phrase. It's a lifestyle. It's a choice, a daily choice to trust, to believe, to hope. It's a choice to see beyond the present, to see beyond the pain, to see beyond the struggle. It's choosing to see the sunshine beyond the storm, the rainbow beyond the rain, the victory beyond the battle. It's choosing to see his love in every moment, his grace in every trial, his strength in every weakness. So when life gets tough, when the road gets rough, when the journey seems impossible, remember to be still and know that he is God. Know that he's got you. Know that he's working all things together for your good. Hold on to that phrase. Hold on to that truth. Let it be your anchor in the storm, your light in the darkness, your hope in the despair. Let it be the melody that soothes your soul, the harmony that calms your spirit, the rhythm that steadies your heart. In the face of adversity, in the face of trials, in the face of struggles, be still and know that he is God. Know that he's with you. Know that he's for you. Let his peace fill your heart. Let his love uplift your spirit. Let his strength carry you through. The journey to be still and know it's not an easy one, but it's a journey worth taking. It's a journey that will shape you, mold you, make you. It's a journey that will lead you to a place of peace, a place of hope, a place of love. So embrace the stillness, embrace the knowledge of his divine power, embrace the journey to be still and know that he is God. And as you do, let his love guide you. Let his peace comfort you. Let his strength uphold you. Be still and know and let that truth set you free.